Hey guys, Father Time. I'm going to fly from Christchurch down to Queenstown, New Zealand to test out the 787-10. I'll do it just a moment, but just make a short video on a few things I've learned that I'm sure many of you already know, but let me show you them. You're on the exterior inspection. We talked about this yesterday. How do you get in the aircraft? You can come over, you can come up close, remove the pins, get up close when the circle spins, remove the covers, then come over and click on the door. Get up close. Key is getting up close, right? Click on the door and you're in. That's one way. The other way is, if you're using the 2024 keyboard, is Shift C. Shift C. And then lastly, and I like this one, there is a way to take control of character. Right here, settings, controls, and we'll do hostage stick and type in take control of characters. Take control of character. Click on that and assign a key. I've assigned my on my hostage stick a button to take control of character, and that puts you in the cockpit. Does not remove the pins or the engine covers. If you get stuck with the chalks, that's done through the developer mode. That's for another day. Anyway, that's how you get in the aircraft. So you remove the pins, the pitot covers, the engine cover by getting up close, circle spins, come up underneath the door, click on the door, that's one. Shift C does all that for you, using the 2024 keyboard, I believe. And then the last one is, I just taught you, take control of character. Let's go inside. Here we are in the aircraft. This is a relatively new, many of you may know about this. Not all of you have a full Navigraph subscription, but you all have access to SimBrief. It's a free account. Now, the electronic flight bag, which kind of confused me at first, but man, it's become, I can't believe what a great idea this thing is for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You see the four icons that it comes standard with, right? You've got aircraft, flight performance. You can play with this, do center of gravity stuff here. I don't bother with that on this airplane right now. You can on some aircraft. Checklist is fantastic. If you're doing a pre-flight checklist and you want to know where the generator control switch is, you click here and the little arrow points to where you got to go right there. You can do your whole inspection, methodically go through the checklist, familiarize yourself with any aircraft. That's fantastic. In-flight, pre-flight, and click right down. Just beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm really keen on that. Aircraft information, you don't need to know that. There you are. Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Next button over, settings, and we're going to go through this now. See these down the favorites bar? That's down here. Not sure how many you can have. I think you can have 5. So the pilot book, the one you have right now, are flight planner, aircraft, which has a checklist on it, settings. Can't get rid of settings. Pilot book. I don't know, guys. Pilot book, I don't really need that. Maybe some of you guys like that. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm not keen on that, and I don't really want it. Pilot book, I'm going to trash that. Instead, what I want to add is SimBrief, and I'm going to show you what I did. This is really cool. So pay very close attention. You got to come in here. You got to go to Navigraph. That's my flight plan I'm going to be doing here in a second. Navigraph, Navigraph right there. You're on the Navigraph website. Sign in. Downloads. You know, I'm sure you all have your Navigraph hub if you have one, but you definitely need your SimBrief. SimBrief for dispatch, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Click on that one. And then you're going to get 2 options, 2020 or 2024. Go to 2024. There it is. Download. Extract it. Looks good. There it is. And this is, I always open it up. That's it. That's the one I want. And you got to take this and put it into your community folder. I brought my community folder icon over here. You can see right now I already did that and dropped that in there. So you click and drag that download into the community folder. That's it. Now you have your SimBrief in your apps. Let me show you this now. Get rid of some of this stuff, clean it up a bit. So now I want to add SimBrief down here. So I go to these more apps here. I'm going to put SimBrief dispatch, add that. There it is. Hold on a second. I'm going to come to settings, add a favorite, SimBrief dispatch. I got that. Settings, add another favorite. You can do Navigraph charts if you want. Pilot book, say intentions. I use that a lot. I think I'll use say intentions. And now you'll see on my main page, I've got say intentions. It's a flight planner, SimBrief dispatch, settings. Now, do I need a flight planner if I'm going to use SimBrief dispatch? Maybe not. So let's now take a look at something here. This is really cool. I'm just so excited about this electronic flight bag. Honestly, guys, it's pretty cool. I don't get paid to do this stuff. So there we go. Well, 787-10, the Rolls Royces. Today is December 4th. So I got to change the databases over. I'm going to go here. Now, you'll notice I have no flight plan in there right now. Let's go to route. Nothing's in there. Let's come over here. This makes me very excited. I'm going to use SimBrief dispatch. And you probably noticed I already had a SimBrief flight plan. I did. Now, I could file one here, but I already have one made up. I signed into SimBrief. You'll have to do that the first time, which is not a big deal. Create a new flight plan. You can do that. And go ahead and just like regular SimBrief, right? Or go back home, view the latest flight plan. There it is, Air New Zealand, even though we're in KLM colors, Christchurch to Queenstown. Yeah, that looks good. Import the route. Watch over here in the box. Here it comes. Here it is. Execute it. Put in ANZ 123. And you've got it. There it is. Perf-init. Fill out your perf-init. In the case of the 787, do your weight and balance. And you're off and running. And there's a couple other things. But that's how you do it. So I'm going to review that one more time, just so we get it down. We're going to go to our electronic flight bag. We'll end up on this page, right? We can decide what we want on the bottom. You can have up to 5 things, I do believe. If you want to get rid of one, let's say instead of say intentions, you wanted to add Navigraph. Add a favorite, Navigraph charts. There you go. You've got that in there. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to come back here. I'm going to go to SimBrief dispatch. You can import the route, or you can make a new flight plan and then import it. And that's how you get it in the box. You can imagine how valuable a tool this is. So we now have SimBrief download available on basically all of our aircraft without having EFB, which is one of those things we always waited for when we were getting an add-on aircraft, right, was that ability to SimBrief download, or even a regular aircraft on stock. So that's just exciting. All right, I got to fly, I got to get this changed over to a plain paint job instead of KLM, because we're flying Air New Zealand flight from Christchurch down to Queenstown. Very challenging hour nav approach. That's just a few things I want to review from you. Please subscribe. Father in Time is out.